Well, I think, see, philosophical, yes. I mean, many a times we get fascinated by various concepts which are always discussed in, it may be classical physics or quantum mechanics or any of these things. But the actual issue lies with how many of them are actually interested in carrying out when they look at the maths behind it. Because most of the times when you, as you rightly said, we look into the movies, we get fascinated, and everyone gets interested until the actual match comes around, and everyone just freaks out and runs away. So philosophical, yes, to just inculcate that curiosity, yes, but beyond that, I think we need hardcore technical stuff, specifically good mathematical foundation. These are my 2 cents in that.
Yeah. In the quantum, see, basically, in the early days, all of the physics, basically starting from classical to quantum, most of these things are actually developed by psychological effect. Okay, so there is one principle called as quantum Zenum effect. So I think most of you have heard of it. So it says that we can divide a particle never endingly. Okay, so that's basically called as quantum Zenum effect. If you guys are interested, please try to search for it. So it's actually dated back to Greek philosophy actually. Okay, so it's a older philosophy, and most of these things we can actually connect to a lot of our philosophical ideas, lot of our day-to-day activities. It's all about intuition, guys. It's all about intuition. So once we have our detailed intuition, we can put into some basic mathematical equation, and that will actually predict, that will actually come into the picture of what we are actually trying to say with the equations, what we are trying to predict with the equations actually. Okay, fine. So yeah, today, before going into the PPT or before starting the theoretical concept, I would like to have some basic discussions on some general topics. Okay, let's say let's say matter and antimatter particles, dark matter particles. Okay, so yes, yesterday also we were discussing some of these stuffs, right? Like quantum tunneling was one of the thing. Okay, so whoever is having a doubt on quantum tunneling, especially on quantum tunneling, please ping me personally or at least have a contact details of any of our guys. I'm having a reference paper. Please refer to it because me explaining it would not be much efficient. Okay, I would like to show you some of the slides if possible. Okay, at the end of this session, I would connect with you based on the quantum tunneling, especially. Okay, yesterday. As I was trying to explain, some of you might not have understood clearly as well. Okay, so we'll have a detailed discussion on that as well. Okay, but apart from that, okay. So how many of you guys think there is a existence of dark matter, dark energy, or all these kind of stuffs, guys? Yeah, in generally anybody can answer. Yeah, Gaurav, Saurav. Okay, we have Gaurav and Saurav. The rhyming words here. Yeah, interesting, nice. Disha, anyone? Yeah, existence of these entities, the dark matter, the dark energy, particle, antiparticle.
I think they say that 80 to 90% of the entire universe is made up of dark matter or something of that sort. That is the general thing what is going around.
Yeah. It's a recent hot topic for study in the science actually. So they're trying to figure out like all the empty space is made up of some kind of stuff which we don't understand, and a lot of that stuff is actually made up of the stuff that we don't understand, we don't recognize, we don't actually detect it, and hence it is called as dark matter or dark energy. Okay, fine. But um, if we can have a understanding of this dark matter and dark energy, most probably in the upcoming days we might be having, and at that time the whole entire quantum mechanics or quantum physics might change. Okay, so that is also one of the basic understanding from this. And as well, so there is also a topic called as there is also this topic called as dark photons. Heard of it, anyone, guys? Dark photons, it is also an interesting topic. interesting topic actually. So which recent physicists are trying to study, like photons can be dark as well. It's not completely what it is called as equal to h nu kind of thing. So they're trying to figure out the mysteries of dark photons as well. So even that is going on here. Okay, fine. Uh, yeah. Other than that, well, can anyone tell me, like, are we experiencing any kind of antimatter interaction with our day-to-day life or something like that? Okay, tell me what is the matter and what is the antimatter? What is the matter? First of all, yeah, that's the basic understanding. Yeah, what is the matter? Yeah. Um, I want others also to answer, guys, so that will be very good interactive session, good communicative session, so that everyone will get to know each other's thought, not just one person communicating. So please, I would request everyone to have a communication. Yeah.
Yes, yes, Deepak sir. I want to add on this.
Yeah. Go on, Gaurav. You
Hello,
want
I'm
to?
audible. Yeah,
Yeah, you're audible.
yes.
Yeah, complete.
You asked the what is matter. Matter is something we can like something made up of mass or energy, which contains some energy. And antimatter is just the opposite of matter, but it has a opposite spin of quarks, like
Hmm.
opposite spins of quarks in the quantum level. Yes.
Fine. Just a second. Hello. Yeah, Dhanush, yeah, audible, right? Yeah. Fine. So someone said that actually particle and antiparticle pair. Yeah, that was a good example, Gaurav. Okay, but do antiparticle exist? That's the question. Do antiparticle exist? And if they exist, where are they? Why don't we see them in our day-to-day life? What is happening to them?
I think I think they do exist, but for a very little time. Their lifespan is very less. Like they
Mm,
exist and they just vanish.
like the topic, the question, what I was trying to address over is the topic or the question what I asked to you is like there is a matter and antimatter that exists, and they exist for a very small period of time, and those things whatever you have said. So based on this discussion, there is an entire unsolvable physics or unsolvable question that has actually been scientists are trying to solve. Actually, the question is like the matter antimatter symmetry. Okay, so why there is more matter than antimatter? So it's once again a paradoxical kind of thing, so which scientists are not able to solve. But they're trying to figure it out. Like, see, I would like to tell you one thing, guys. So if possible, try to think in a fluid mechanical direction, because there is a lot of analogy that is going on here. Okay, I think my screen is up. Yeah, Dhanush, anyone can confirm it to me? Yep. Okay, fine. Fine then. So think in that direction as well, because most of the quantum particles behave in such a way that they represent the fluid mechanics very brilliantly actually. Okay, so yeah, and today's topic will be antimatter and the antimatter in the universe, antimatters in its laboratory, and antimatters in our day-to-day life. Okay, see, in our day-to-day life, if I'm going to consider